Good gloomy morning. I'm Sylvia the Crafty Old Lady, and today we are working on day 30 of Junk Journal January. We only have one more day left, and that will be reflect. But today's prompt is travel, and I don't travel. We've never had the money to travel, and I wouldn't want to be too far away from Bethany because she could have a seizure and things could go wrong. So I just don't travel very far away. But if I could, where I would love to go would be Port Isaac in Cornwall. And that is right about here on the map. This is a map of England and Wales. And so actually, while editing, I noticed I was pointing to the wrong area of the map. I believe I was pointing up here, but Port Isaac in Cornwall is actually right down here. So I'm interrupting the video to show you I made a mistake. The reason why I want to go to Port Isaac is because you might remember in a previous video I talked about how where I lived before we had no cable or TV reception or anything, and my brother would tape shows for me. Well, he also taped Doc Martin, and that is a show based in Port Isaac, and on the show it's called Port Wen, but it's actually Port Isaac, and my grandson's name is Isaac, which I think is interesting too. So that's where I would go if I could travel. So I have this map that I'm going to put on the page, and I also have some other papers that I might want to make like an envelope or a flip, I don't know, but this is just airplanes. And then I have some beautiful pictures of Port Wen. I think this is like one of the most beautiful places on the earth. I mean, just look at these pictures. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how beautiful it is. So anyway, that's where I would want to go if I could travel and wanted to travel. So I think that the first thing I'm going to do is cut the map down so that it fits on the page. And we have the area, of Cornwall there that where Port Isaac is. And so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do this so I can measure. And I'll be back when I get that on the page and figure out what else I'm doing. I have my background, and I don't think this is going to fit because this is U.S. states. It doesn't go along with the theme of England and Cornwall and Port Isaac, but I do have this airplane paper, and I thought, what if I made like a little bit of a waterfall, and I'll put the pictures in the waterfall. I'm going to circle the area in red where Port Isaac is. It would be like what I believe to be right around here. So, got that. And, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and figure out my size for this. So, if you could go anywhere in the world where you wanted to go, where would it be? What do you want to go see in the world? That's a good question. I know a lot of people, they travel, some of my kids travel all the time. But I just can't, I can't be that far away from Bethany. And I'm not going to make the pull tab waterfall type, just this kind, where I stack the papers. And so like, I'll put this one on the front. This is the farthest away. Put that one on the front. And then we shall put this one on the second one, and now I just need a third one, and then I can just fold this over, and I think that'll be fine. I just need some more of this paper. I want to make sure this is not going to cover up the area of where I'm going to be showing, and I don't think I'm going to glue the whole thing down like I usually glue the bottom page down. I don't think I am, so that we can flip everything up and see what's under there. So the next step is for me to glue these onto the pages, so that's what we're going to do. And I don't really think you need to see me gluing all of these to the little pages, but I will show you how I end up putting it together. That's a lot of glue. Right, so I ended up putting this on a slightly larger piece, and what I'm going to do is just kind of get these together and hopefully straight and flip this back like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on this flap and just flip it back down, because it will be covering both of the other pages. So they should be stuck together pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And hopefully it doesn't cover up my page. No, it's perfect. There's where Port Isaac is. I'm going to write Port Isaac across here, and then we can just flip the book open. And I am just going to run some like glue across here so that if I want to, I can flip it up and see that, you know, there's Wales right there. And there's a Wiltshire, I think that's how you say it, Dorset. So yeah, I think that's going to be fine. I'm not going to use this glue for that though. I'm going to try Aleene's Tacky Glue for this purpose. And hopefully it will come out. Oh, there we go. It didn't land quite where I wanted it to, but I wanted it higher up. But let's just go for it. We'll put that there. Probably should have written Port Isaac on it first. And then we have our beautiful views of Port Isaac. I just printed this out on regular copy paper. And yeah, I think that's going to be nice. So let's let that dry. That's the only thing too with these glues, is it takes so long to dry. But we'll let that dry. I'm going to put my number on, number 30. I'm going to put it right here. And I hope you're all doing well. Let me know. Like I think I said before, I don't know if the camera cut out, but if you could travel, or if you are traveling or are going to be traveling soon, where are you going? Where would you want to go if you could travel but aren't, but can't? And yeah, let's figure out where we'd like to go. And let's share our destinations, whether we can really achieve them or not. Maybe you've already traveled somewhere that you love. Maybe you're planning to travel, or maybe like me, you would like to but can't. And so, yes, let me know in the comments below. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're happy, healthy, safe, warm, dry, joyful, courageous, strong. And we'll see you next time. And that's going to be the last time for Junk Journal January. And that's Reflect. Now, I haven't actually filmed Grungy yet, but you'll be seeing Grungy actually before you see this one. So that's it for travel. A map of Port Isaac and some pictures of Port Isaac. My favorite place, the most beautiful place in the world. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.